Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Just For Me and You podcast. I'm your host, Super Love, and really quick before we jump on into today's topic, I gotta acknowledge I missed a week. Life had been lifing and had me in a little bit of a mental scramble to where I couldn't show up the way I need to show up. But I'm here now, and I'm hitting you with a double feature. So after you listen to this one, listen to the next one, because one thing we are going to do is we are going to come back and we're going to stay on schedule. So we got two. Yeah. And right now, we're just going to talk about prioritizing the things that make us happy. The title I came up with is "What Makes You Happy?" Question mark. You know, get the thoughts jogging. And something that has been becoming clear to me as I've been stepping out into my own journey into this world. Why do I start every podcast sounding like this? Everything that I've noticed, we all know the premise. The premise is I'm putting y'all on game. I'm giving y'all gems of things I have learned in my very short few years of life. And this is just one of them ones. One of the ones that I have been really heavy on, really trying to pursue, is prioritizing things that make me happy. And I think we should all be doing that, because we get so caught up in doing the things that we have to do, we forget to make time for the things that we want to do and that bring us joy. Just allow us to live in the moment and feel a little bit of freedom. Because what I've noticed is, now that I'm a bit older, we're not in high school, I'm not necessarily in college anymore, I'm getting a master's degree, it's a little bit more freedom. There's more flexibility. You can pick what time your classes are, do whatever, work this time and that time, Once things start freeing up, once flexibility starts flexing a little bit, we really aren't that free, if you really think about it. Because when I decided to take a break from school and I was working full-time for a year, literally all I would do is go to work, come home, eat, and go to sleep, repeat. I didn't really hang out with friends. I didn't really indulge in any type of hobbies. And you could just get so caught up and tired with just life, just lifing, because it hits different once you're past like the age of like 19. Once you're out of the teens, you start getting tired. That's what I noticed. I'm 23, finna be 24, and I've never felt so tired in my life. I literally just woke up from a nap. Still tired. I could go to bed right now. I could really go to bed right now. And just with life and what's worked for me, and what I find is making time for yourself, making time for the things that make you happy, make you just appreciate the things you have, appreciate the life you live, appreciate the hard work you put in for yourself every single day to get up in the morning, to go to work, to go to school, to do whatever it is you do in your 24 hours worth of a day, even if it's a whole bunch of nothing, a whole bunch of nada. It makes you feel happy because you're so blessed, even if you don't see it. Everyone is so blessed to live life, to live your life, your specific life, your unique journey, whatever journey you're on, it's blessed. It's for you, specifically designed. And sometimes that blessing gets overshadowed by the things that bring us down, the stress, the tiredness. I hope y'all don't hear my tummy rumbling. I'm going through it. I'm really going through it. I hope y'all didn't hear that. That's embarrassing. But your blessings and what you have in this life get overshadowed by the things that bring us down, the stress, the anxiety, the tiredness, the unhappiness sometimes. And some of it that we allow to mentally weigh on us, some of it is temporary problems that we won't have in a week, worries that we won't have in a week, issues that we just won't have in tomorrow. And we just allow it to weigh so heavily. Things will work out if you put the effort towards it to work it out. Or sometimes you just have to let it go. And as we continue to get older, one of my goals in life that I've been saying since I was young, like the thing I want most in this life, my ultimate goal, my ultimate dream, is to simply be happy. And to be happy and to be content at where I am in life, no matter how old I am, the older I get, that has to come with a job that makes me happy, being around people that make me happy, doing things for myself that make me happy. It's just being surrounded by good. And you have to start, for me, I realized you have to start implementing those things now. If you want to build a good foundation to a healthy, happy life, you got to start building that. This does not come overnight. Nothing comes overnight. And we all can start small. It's important to have hobbies. It's important to have friends. It's important to have moments where you allow yourself to be spontaneous, to be fun, to be lively. Like, I genuinely hope everyone finds time in their busy lives to just enjoy. Let go of problems, let go of stress, let go of worries, and just find time to appreciate the positives that are in your life. And if there aren't any positives that you could think of, go make some. Go make some positive memories. Put yourself out there. Do something that you've dreamed of. Be a little rebellious and be like, forget it. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that. Even if you have to go do it by yourself. Just do that. No one is truly just going to come into your life and be like, all I want to do is make you happy. You don't have to do anything for me. All I want to do is make you happy. That doesn't happen. So you have to be that person for you and go out and find your happiness. Just to run off topic a little bit. Something that I learned probably in the last year, not even year, maybe like 6 months. And I just wish I knew sooner, was that experiences are worth it. See me, I'm very stingy. You know, I don't like spending my money in places where I don't feel like they need to be spent. I don't like going somewhere where I don't think I'll have a good time, or I don't see nothing there for me, or I just feel intimidated or scared or antisocial or whatever. I don't do anything that I do not want to do, especially if it costs me dinero. If it costs me money, it better be something worthy, and it better be cheap. I don't like expensive. That's how it was before. But I realized experiences are worth it because that's when you make some of your best memories. So if somebody invites you out and you trust them and you feel like it's always a good time with them, go out with them and have a good time. If there's a concert, if there's a festival, if there's something that you want to go to, save up the money and go. Don't be too cheap. If there's just, this is gonna sound really, really crazy. I don't think that crazy, but just an example of mine. See, I don't buy CDs no more. I haven't bought CDs since like Pandora. Why would I say Pandora? It's Pandora. Since like I was listening to Pandora Radio. There's YouTube. There's streaming services. Why do I need to buy an album for? I just never got it. I just never got it. And a couple years ago, I had started getting into K-pop. And the whole big thing was like you get your album with the photo cards. And you could see the little lyrics and all the type of stuff. Whoopity whoopity whoop. And I just never bought me an album because I'm like, what am I going to do with it? I'm going to listen to the album on streaming services. So I'm going to spend money. Spend a good $30 on a CD that I'm not even going to really play like that. And a couple months back, there's a group called 17. 17 had to come back, and they had an album, and I had a couple friends of mine who were like, we're going to the concert, so we should buy the album. And I bought the album, and something inside of me lit up. I felt like a kid in a candy store. I was so happy. Because, child, I got my photo cards, I got my little booklet, I got a little poster, and I spent my time organizing my little photo cards in that little binder, babes, analyzing the photos, like, which one I like here, there. Just the experience of just unboxing and seeing the pictures and I would pay anything for that. Now that I know what it feels like, yeah, sign me up. I'm buying mad albums. And even if it's an American artist, child, don't forget about the posters. I remember when I was like 5, 6, I had bought Chris Brown's first album. Talk about I had bought. I made my parents buy me Chris Brown's first album because if you don't know, now you know, I'm a Ride or Die Team Breezy fan. I'm in there. There's a whole file folder cabinet in my head of just Chris Brown nonsense. And if you a hater, I don't like that. I don't condone no negativity on any of my platforms. Don't come for me unless I stand for you. And I'm not sending for you. So don't come for me. Thank you. But I had made them buy me that album, right? And that poster was on my wall. Nice, big, bright. The lyrics were on there. Like, just looking back on that, I'm like, I wish I bought every single album. Just for the simple joy that it brings in, like, listening to an album on a CD. Underrated, for real. So it could even be small things like that, like the little investments you make just for a momentarily. What is the word? For momentary happiness, I think it's worth it now. I have been on the other side. I haven't learned. So best believe if there's an artist I enjoy that I really think will put on a phenomenal live performance, I'm going. If there's a potential for me to have breakfast in the midday, some pancakes, some waffles, I'm going. Because it makes me happy. And you just gotta go for it. Because, like when you're old and we can't do the things we used to be doing anymore, you're going to be like, yeah, I wish I went to IHOP at 2 p.m. and got me my pancakes and my waffles and my bacon. Because breakfast is top notch. It's one of the most important meals of the day. One of my probably most favorite meals of all time. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm saying all this to say, you're going to wish you did a lot of things that you did not do because you thought it would be a waste of time, a waste of money, a waste of energy. Well, listen to me, because I learned the hard way and I missed out on a lot of stuff. Go do it. Go do it. Because while you're not doing it, I'ma do it. I'ma do it. Because now I know better. And what more can you really ask for in this life besides happiness? I mean, yeah, like money, love, things like that. But that can add to your happiness. The foundation should be good vibes, positive vibes all the time. Are you with me or are you with me? I know you feel it. I know you feel it. I'm about to start saying that in every single podcast. Be like, I know you feel it. I know you feel it. Because I feel like I'm preaching to the crowd. I bet you hear me. Okay, let me stop doing too much. I'm getting a little bit too comfortable behind this little podcast microphone. We're already like 7-8 episodes in. We're like besties now. Besties. Besties for the resties of our lives. Where we are going to prioritize happiness. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see. Is there any other points I would like to make? I'm pretty much done. This sums it up. I think this is good. This is fantabulous. All right. Don't go nowhere. Next episode is coming up. I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Y'all going to hear my voice in a second. Double feature, baby. Let's get it.